Hey there everyone, thanks for tuning into today's video. I hope you're all doing well. If you like what you hear here, hit that subscribe button and let's dive right in. Today, we're going to talk about a journey that was anything but easy. Something that will touch your heart, challenge your beliefs, and maybe even change the way you see things. A story of love, loss, choices, and healing. It all started with an assault, a decision that seemed impossible to make, and a relationship torn apart by conflicting views on what's right and wrong. It was just another day when everything changed. My girlfriend was assaulted. It's one of those moments you never forget, the moment your life changes in ways you can't even begin to imagine. The aftermath was devastating. She had been left pregnant, something we both knew would be a challenge under any circumstances, but felt like an insurmountable burden after what happened. We sat down and talked about our options. She wanted an abortion. It was clear from the beginning that it wasn't because of her feelings towards me or anything personal, it was purely practical and emotional. But when she went to speak with her mother, something shifted. Her mom tried to persuade her otherwise, saying God cared for this baby and that continuing the pregnancy was the right choice. My girlfriend was caught in a dilemma between what her heart wanted and what her faith dictated. I had always been supportive of her choices, but when it came to keeping the baby, I found myself at odds with everything she believed in at that moment. It broke my heart to see her struggle so much, and ultimately, we decided to go our separate ways. She called me weeks later, desperate for a second chance. But this time, things were different. She had made plans to get the abortion she wanted all along. Can you imagine going through something like that? The weight of carrying out an operation that's both physically and emotionally draining? It wasn't just about ending a pregnancy, it was about closing a chapter in her life that would never be forgotten. She went to counseling, talked to nurses, got tested for STIs. It all had to be perfect before she made the final decision. The day of the abortion came, and everything felt surreal. The procedure itself turned out to be surprisingly painless, but it was the emotional toll that lingered long after the anesthesia wore off. She cried for hours when she returned home from the clinic. We took some time off work to get through everything together. We went camping in the hope that nature could help heal our spirits. It rained almost all day long, but amidst the gloom and dampness, we found solace. In those moments, she talked about how hard life can be sometimes, but also how much stronger you become when faced with your toughest challenges. And then there was the call from her mom. We had an agreement, if mom called, either hang up or give it to me. This time, my girlfriend answered and handed over the phone when she realized what was happening. I told her that everything went smoothly but couldn't help smiling as she cursed at me for a minute. "How Jesus of you," I said sarcastically before hanging up. My girlfriend wasn't amused. She found it disrespectful given how hard this whole ordeal had been on both of us. This story isn't just about the final decision or even the abortion itself. It's about resilience, understanding, and making peace with who we are as individuals and within our relationships. It's a reminder that sometimes in life you have to make tough choices for your own well-being, and that doesn't mean you're any less compassionate or loving. So here I am, sharing this story because it might help someone else going through something similar feel a little bit better. If you've ever been in a situation where you felt like the world was against you, know that there's always light at the end of the tunnel, even if it takes time to see it. Thank you all for listening today. I hope this video brought some insight and maybe even comfort to those who need it. Remember to subscribe for more stories just like this, stories that keep us connected through our shared experiences and struggles. Until next time, take care out there. And if you have any thoughts or questions about what happened here, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Let's keep talking and supporting each other because we're all in this together.